Last time we talked, it was all about Jimmy. Now Deebo is hitting the fan with him. How does that make you feel as a Rams fan?
Like I said, we get a kick out of the Niners. I don't remember last time we talked. I was telling you how it's like Christmas, or every time we talk, it's Christmas at a Ram fan. We were waiting on Bobby Wagner, and there he is.
Eddie waiting on Tyrann Mathieu. He's got to come down. Yeah.
It's Tyrann Mathieu talk. We're all in. Now, here's the thing. Maybe I would talk to you kind of jokingly that maybe they threw in the towel because they said, you know what? We got pretty close with Jimmy. We're going to have just also, too, I want to get to this, but does Kyle really have it in him to want to develop a young quarterback? Does he really want to do that at this point? 5 years, 6 years into the Niners tenure. I mean, that's a hassle. But so now we have Wagner. Now we're working on the rumors, Mathieu. So we'll see what happens. But this Jimmy talk is crazy, Grant. I cannot believe that they still have Jimmy on the roster. And they don't, and like you said, they're like, nah, we don't need that free agent. We don't need this. What I wanted to say was the Rams are going to be all in until Stafford and Donald retire. So that's about another 3 or 4 years. So maybe they're biding their time when the Rams start coming back down. Who knows? Because they're the only real competition in the NFC West for the Rams is the Niners because of the run game and the way we match up. And who knows? Maybe we'll all get our mouth shut and the Cardinals win the division. Who knows? But but the Deebo that you said, he understands that he's the offense. As great as Kyle Shanahan has a reputation for scheming things, he was amazing scheming Jimmy, hiding him so that way they can get far in the playoffs. Deebo knows that he's the load in offense. Without Deebo, the Niners have no offense. As great as Kyle Shanahan is at offensive plays and things, he knows that he's looking at another heavy load this year and he might get hurt. So why not go for your money now? Because basically if he's used as running back a lot of times, the shelf life of a running back is about 3 years
at best. So 2.5 maybe.
So that's why he's going for his money. So I don't see him going anywhere. I tell you what, I think I can offer this for less need. We'll give the Niners a 2025 and 26 first round pick, and we'll take Deebo off your hands, and we guarantee we'll play him when he needs to be played. They can build picks. They like to save picks.
Here's some picks, man. You like picks. You like.
We'll give you 2 first round picks.
You like all pro players, man. Bring them right over here.
We'll give him a picture of Donald and a poster of Donald and 2 first round picks, 25th and the 25th and 27th.
Like if any team would want to pay Deebo Samuel a lot, it's the Niners. I mean, he's the whole team.
You have to. He's a monster. I mean, we kid about him. Donald, and that's the ultimate respect that Donald pays to Deebo. Because they don't play each other. I mean, Donald's on defense, but he's usually running away from Donald. But he says Deebo who, because he's just backhandedly giving him respect. They know all the Rams respect Deebo. They love that guy. OBJ went up to him, and all that stuff.
Yeah, they know he's the best player in the team.
But here's the thing too.
They know he's the reason that they lose to the 49ers. A lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially when Goff was there. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, I could have played quarterback and we could have lost like that. I mean, but check this out. The Rams take care of their players. Like Cup is like the 17th paid wide receiver, and we're still trying to extend him. We want that. Players talk to other players. We want that reputation that we'll take care of you if you come with us. Vaughn was saying, man, it was hard, even though they're offering us Buffalo all this more money. It was hard to leave the Rams. He was saying that. I love it there, blah, blah, blah. Well, the Niners are known for kind of being shysters when it comes to their players recently, because look what they did to Richard Sherman. The union had to get involved because they took advantage of him in the contract because he was representing himself. I don't know if you remember that. They did a contract and they had to go and they had to adjust some things because it was such a bad contract for Richard Sherman. So, that's one thing that has to be, brought out too, but they have to take care of this guy because without him, they have no chance. Without Deebo, they're going to be behind the Arizona Cardinals, Grant. And you know that because you see it all the time.
That's true. That is true.
And, but let me ask you this, Grant. So do you really think that Kyle would be all in developing a quarterback? Let's say Trey Lance struggles and Jimmy's gone. Are you going to bring in the great Nate Suffield to?
I don't know. But doesn't it seem like Kyle's kind of like delegated the development process to Brian Greasy. It's like we got Brian Greasy. He's gonna.
And
do
why
He's
bring him in? I mean, if you have to give
Greasy?
this is if I was running the organization or if I was a big name in there, I'm bringing in Steve Young and I'm giving him $20 million for 2 years to be a consultant, not even a full time, just a consultant in the offseason, have his ear. I mean, he has it anyway. He loves the Niners and teach him the right way. And like I said, I would have brought in Tyrod Taylor to help the guy and tell him, hey, this is what you look for. But I don't understand that. But I love this Kyle Shanahan face when every time he sees his buddy McVay. Darn McVay.
Man,
but anyway,
you were having a really fun offseason at the Niners' expense, and they're giving you so much material.
I love it. I love it, Grant. And God bless you, man. It's a heck of a show. I love your show, man. You're awesome. You tell it how it is. You hold their feet to the coals. And like I said, I want to play the best. If the Niners whip our butt during the regular season, that actually made us better. Every time we played the Niners, from the first debacle when Woods went out and we're kind of in our feelings,
right.
Woods was gone for the season and we're like, oh, not again, right? We had just got all these guys. We got our butts kicked in Santa Clara, and then we played better. And then in the last game, almost had them. We had that lead. And then the championship game, we adjusted. So I want the Niners, and it's like a championship boxer. You want good, got good sparring partners. So we want them to be good. I want to beat the best. And, I don't mind having them down, but there's not going to be if we get cruise to the title, what is that going to do for us? Except maybe for injuries, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. What is it? Week 48 now or 150 with the Jimmy Garoppolo still on the roster?
I don't know. It's getting. I'm losing track. I got to take one more call, man. Thanks for coming through.
Let me ask you one question before you go, Grant. Thank you. Has he said, Kyle Shanahan, Trey Lance is my starting quarterback?
No, he said he's ready. That's why we tried to trade Jimmy, but he hasn't even said. He said there might be a quarterback competition.
That's
crazy.
Okay, great. Thank you, brother. Take care, brother. Take care.